guess what? It arrived. The Everyday Minerals is here. It's in this box. I got it today. They tried to deliver it on Saturday, but I had it delivered to my office, so there was no one here to sign for it. But I've got it now, and I've had a quick look at the items. I have some thoughts already, but I'm basically just going to go through, tell you what I got, my initial thoughts, and then I'll try out the products probably later this week, over the weekend, and do a proper review next week or something. So I did get quite a bit, and I've got some more pictures and things on my blog, but basically I spent about $90, so I went all out on this order just to really try it out, see what everyone was talking about, because I've heard so many good things about not only the foundation but also that there are lovely blush colours, and you know me and blush, I have to try it out. So first of all, what I liked, it was very well packed, and also they have this cute card which says Everyday Minerals. And it says, it's time to have fun with your order, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, and it's packaged with love by Zulma. So each person who packages this includes their card, which I thought was quite a nice touch. So first of all, I got something random, not makeup related, a cleansing bar which I'm just going to use in the shower. And I got this purely because I love grapefruit, lime and peppermint, and it was quite cheap. I think it was like $3 or something, so I just thought, what the hell, add it in. Moving on to, this is the Everyday Minerals. They call this a lip gloss. Does that look like a lip gloss to you? I don't think so. It's a lip balm, so I was a bit confused when I saw it because it's not a lip gloss, and I feel like Trade Description Act or something, they should look into how they describe their products. But it's basically a lip balm, and when I got it, it was very cold from being in the packaging, so it was really hard to work with. But it's since warmed up, and the colour I got is Pink Lemonade, and it is quite pretty. It's just a nice neutral, good thing to just throw in the handbag, so I'm kind of glad I got it, admittedly. And then I got, I'll find the foundations. I got a lot. Well, I got 3 foundations and 1 concealer product. I had no idea what shade I was. I did a Google search to find out if you're NC25, NC30, what are you in Everyday Minerals, but because they have so many different undertones of skin types, I think it's impossible to try it out, and I didn't do the sensible thing of also ordering a sample kit with this order. Like an idiot, I didn't even think about doing that, so I should have done that, but I've just plumped for 3 full-size products. Probably mix them. I think I can mix them to get something that would work for me, so because they're all slightly different in tone, so it's not the end of the world. But first of all, I got Sun-Kissed Fair in Intensive, and I got 2 intensive. I also got Buttered Tan because I heard that it was a sort of a heavier coverage, which is what I like. But I've since tested it out on my hand. Intensive is really difficult to blend. Original Glow, which I got a medium beige neutral, is so easy to blend and work into the skin. I think I'm actually going to like this a little bit more, but we'll see when I actually apply it on my skin. And then I got the Sunlight Concealer, which is just a very bright concealer designed to lighten areas like under your eyes and in the inner corners here. So huge. That's going to last me for ages. Moving on to the bronzers and the blushes. Now they threw in 1 free blush, which I really like. It's called Lucent Bronze, and it's like a peachy bronze colour. It's got a lot of sparkle in it, and I've noticed that a lot of the products that I've ordered, I seem to have gone for like the really sparkly ones, but this is really nice, and it was a nice little added extra to get a free product. Oh, I also got a finishing powder in Natural Reflection Light, so we will see about that. This is called Yard Sale. I'm not really sure why I got this. Maybe the swatch was different on the site, but it looks very yellowy. I don't think it's actually going to suit me. But I've looked at some of the eye products and some of the face products and thought actually like a blusher I could use on my eyes, and you know, I can work these products in different ways, so I'm sure I could find a use for that. I'm saving this one till last, as you can tell. This is Flying Coach, which is a really nice colour. It's like a really dark brown actually. It's be good as a bronzer. It's got a lot of sparkle in it, and I think it would actually really work well on the eye, because it reminds me a lot of Bare Minerals Glimmer and Sex Kitten, which I wanted for ages, so I've kind of got a jumbo version of that here. Sparkle bronzer, which is very similar. like there's hardly any difference there. Sparkle bronzer is just a tad more like a true brown. It looks nice, it's got a lot of sparkle in it. I'm going to have to be very careful, make sure I buff it in. The last blush, full size one, is Photo Album, and it's this gorgeous raspberry. I've got better photos on my blog because you can't really pick it up here, but it's lovely and it reminds me a lot of one of my favourite MAC blushes, which I've talked about before, which was from the Moonbathe collection. I can't remember it, and it's one of my favourite blushes, and I'm silly and I'll put a note at the bottom at this point because I can't remember it. Anyway, it's just a really nice raspberry with lots of like a silver sparkle in it. So I also got this, which is the travel container where you put your powder at the bottom, your foundation, and then it sort of graduates up to this sponge. And it's got a nice little handy mirror at the top, so that's good. I've got a cellulose cosmetic sponge as well, which is for gentle removal of cleansing lotions, face lotion and facial masks. So I don't know, why did I get this? I don't know, I just threw it in. You know when you have the jumbo kit and you have to add things in, and I was starting to lose interest and patience, so I just threw in random things. And then moving on to other products, I got Flannel Pyjamas Mini Blush, which is like that. It's like a terracotta, like a light terracotta. I like the names. Got Fresh Air Blush, which Pinky Charm talks about a lot, but I think this is going to be too light for me, and it's also a matte, so a matte shade that's too light is not actually probably going to be that flattering. But anyway, Thank You eyeshadow, which looks lovely as a blusher, so I'm probably going to use it as a blusher because it's a nice dusky rose, really pretty. And what else have we got? On the Phone eyeshadow, which is very shimmery light colour. And I was going to say it's a champagne, but I actually already have champagne here, which they describe as a mini blush, so it's perfect for a highlighter because it's super shimmery. And then last two products, we got Starry Eyed eyeshadow, which is a gorgeous how to describe it, it's like a brown aubergine with silver sparkle, really lovely. I think this would make a lovely liner. And then we've got a really mini one here, a sample of Movie Night eyeshadow, which is basically like a matte light yellow, so a really nice colour. So they're the products that I've got. I need to do a bit of experimentation before I can give a true picture of what I think about them, but definitely excited that it finally arrived. Although I have to say, I'm more excited about my Coastal Scents Neutral Palette. I've been using that more or less constantly since I got it, and I am so impressed with everything about it, from the sort of pigmentation and the fact that every shadow is good that I've tried so far on that palette. It lasts all day, it doesn't fade. I mean, it's amazing value for money, and I know it's sold out now on the Coastal Scents site as of the recording of this video, but please do check back. I think it's such a good investment buy. For anyone that likes eyeshadow or needs to build up a kit, definitely look into that. So Everyday Minerals, yay, but Coastal Scents is like a bigger yay. But thanks everyone for watching, and I will keep you all updated. If you need any more information, just leave me a comment. I know I have to respond to a lot of messages, I've let them kind of pile up, so I'm really sorry about that. I will get back to you. I normally do them in bulk over a period of like a couple of hours, so I will try and get around to that this week. But have a great week, and I will see you soon.